Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel. So today I am doing your April 2021 general reading. So we'll start off by looking at some of the oracle cards. I've already pulled them just to save time with shuffling, and then we'll clarify everything with the tarot. So let's go ahead and get started. So your animal spirit energy is the dragon. So the dragon is kind of, this is so fitting for you Pisces because it's kind of like that dreamy type of energy where you just surrender. And the eye is really, magnified here to let us know that this is a time where you might really begin to see yourself for who you really are, like looking really deeply into yourself and then just allowing the universe to carry you. This is an indication that you may be coming into a time like over this next month or a couple of months, maybe even this spring, season, just kind of like wanting to float and allow things to come into your life as they want to. The dragon is an energy of just surrendering, allowing spirit to just kind of guide you, your intuition, just that whole sense of allowing. Because when we allow, then sometimes the really magical things can happen. And you may be at this, with spring just starting, you may be in this energy of, yes, I'm just willing to allow things to happen, see what comes my way. I'm just ready. I'm kind of like excited, right? Interesting. Oh, lovely energy to start off with. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. Yeah, this is so perfect with the dragon, right? Because, in the animal spirit tarot deck, right, they're all actual real animals that exist. And then you have like the dragon and the unicorn. They're just different, right? They're not real animals, and that's why they're so magical. And you are definitely kind of coming into this energy of magic. And we recently had the new moon in Pisces, so it's kind of like in your sign. This is just like stepping into this time of magic. Like I just get this sense that you're just going to be kind of almost like giggling. And I just say that because it's kind of like, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that came. Oh, I can't believe, this is into my life now. Like there's going to be all these little magical things that happen over the next month or couple of months. Really lovely. So patience. Yeah, you may have had to have patience getting to this point. You may have some things coming into your life that you thought would never happen, and now all of a sudden, like things are kind of just falling into place for you. Oh, it's so lovely. Really lovely. Okay. And the patience card is like the temperance card. There's also some balance. Like you may have felt like a little bit out of balance, and now all of this that's coming in, all this magic kind of like lifts you up into a more balanced energy between worlds. So you may feel like you are kind of in between worlds, like the world of reality and the world of magic. I don't usually read this card this way, but it's kind of coming out that way with this reading. Like, stepping into a new world that is filled with magic and color. And so you may have some times where you may really be like looking back, like a month from now, you may look back and go, I can't believe how much new has come into my life, how much magic has come into my life, how much wonder and excitement has come into my life in such a short amount of time. And it will come in that way if you go ahead and surrender to the dragon energy, just allowing these gifts from the universe to come your way. So magical. Oh, spiritual union. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you are hoping for love in your life, right? And this, this person is literally going to just drop into your life. Like you have been waiting a very long time. And when they do step into your life, my goodness, like you're going into a sense of magic, a sense of fantasy, right? It's like going to be almost too good to be true. Oh, lovely energy. Lovely energy. Yes. It's kind of like I got a vision of like walking by moonlight. You may, I don't know, maybe you'll meet this person in moonlight or on a full moon, because there's a full moon here. It's just really lovely energy. Okay, so let's go to the tarot. Let's get some details about this person and where you're going. So I'm going to look at your past and present energies, your obstacle for this month, advice from Spirit, and then the outcome. So let's look at your past energy first. So you have Ace of Wands, getting some inspiration, willing to kind of like get on the back of the dragon and go for the ride. Really interesting. On the bottom, 4 swords. So, you may have been like healing from a prior situation, and now you're kind of ready for something new, right? The Ace of Wands is talking about a new start in something. And it could be, for some of you, maybe starting a new job, a new business, moving to a new location. You may feel like I'm ready just to step into a new world. And so you may be making a change in your life, doing something new. And by doing that, you're going to bring in some of this other energy. Okay, so these dropped. I don't normally take this many, but let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we have the Ace of Cups, really nice energy, another ace. So you're definitely at the beginning of a new cycle. King of Cups, really nice energy, and the 4 Pentacles. So the 4 Pentacles is kind of like holding on to, fears, and it could be something that happened in the past, and you're kind of holding on to that. The King of Cups is telling me that, this could be this person coming in. This could be you getting into your own love for yourself. I think it's interesting, they're just saying something about the beach. Some of you may be wanting to go to the beach or near water. We have water in this, and we have water in the Journey by Moonlight, and then, of course, Between Worlds. So there may be something about water for some of you. Like you may be thinking about going on a trip near water, or moving near water, spending some time near water. And it could be that in this situation, when you're there, you're also going to meet this new person. And I feel like, when this King of Cups comes in and offers you the Ace of Cups, right? Offers you some love. And it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. It's just the energy there. But you may be holding back a little bit. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Not sure I'm ready. Not sure. But we're going to get more information about that. You just may be holding back. But with this dragon energy, it's kind of like, go. Just surrender. Allow things to come your way. Really nice. Okay, so let's look at your obstacle. That might give us a little bit more information about this 4 Pentacles. The Chariot, yeah, you're just not willing to go ahead and surrender and move on. And remember, the Chariot means that you will be successful. You'll be triumphant in whatever this is. And I think for a lot of you, it probably is a new love coming in. But you're holding back for some reason. You are holding back. So we'll try to get some more information on that. And what is the advice from Spirit? The advice is that there are like secrets. There's things hidden, and you could be hiding them from yourself. And, I'm going to say here we have another full moon, right? And more water. So, that's really kind of popping out at me. I really think that you may be holding back secrets. I don't think that this is the other person. I feel like you're the one that's holding back. And I don't mean secrets, but maybe, we're going to clarify these, but maybe, holding on to not allowing yourself to really kind of look at how this very past situation how hurtful that might have been. And because of that, you're kind of just being fearful, like not looking at it for what it was. And also I'm getting and at how strong you have become to overcome that situation. Really interesting. Yes. You have like the two wolves, the black wolf and the white wolf. It's kind of like your inner, your inner angels sitting on your shoulders or something, yourself sitting on your shoulders, and you're kind of like hemming and hawing about whether you really want to move forward, if you really want to love again. But look at this. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Okay, and we have Ten of Swords. This is nice because you're finally going to, put those that energy behind you. Whatever occurred in the past was very painful. The Ten of Swords is, one of the most painful cards in the deck. And you are getting ready to put this down. Like, you're done with it. You're ready to move on. See how she's ready to move on into a new world. Think about it this way, right? Because you have the between worlds. The flamingo here is stepping into the new world. She's stepping into the new world. And that's what you're getting ready to do. You're getting ready to walk away from this energy that really was painful and step into something new. Step into something very loving. Very loving. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these to get a little bit more information. So how about this Ace of Wands? Spirit, what can you tell us about this Ace of Wands? Three of Swords. Yes. So, I think it's about you getting some clarity about this Three of Swords, like how painful it was. And, Pisces, with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords there, it was a very difficult situation. Let's get a little bit more clarity here about this. Six of Cups, someone from the past. Seven of Wands, that's you getting above it. And Hermit. And so you may have spent some time, just being by yourself, kind of healing, processing. This is you getting the upper hand, being able to defend yourself, defend your heart, which is, something that we have to do when we go through these situations. And it could have been that somebody from the past came back, and there was just more hurt and pain. They could have almost reopened a wound is the kind of energy I'm getting. Like you may have actually kind of gotten over them and then they came back maybe to try to reconcile or something. And it just really opened that wound again. And what you're, kind of concerned about is if I go and start a new love relationship, am I going to get hurt again? Okay. So, but we have to remember that's in the past, and you have so much energy here that is talking about the magic of a new love, of stepping into a new world. Really nice. Okay, so let's see this present energy here. Nine of Wands. So this is you, the wounded warrior. You've overcome all of this. You really have. I really get the, I'm kind of surprised. The Strength card isn't here. I'm really feeling like, you definitely have gotten an inner strength about yourself with all of this that happened in the past. You've overcome it. The only thing you have left to do is to surrender, right? Is to surrender to the new, is to surrender to the magic that your future will bring, that you've spent the time trying to heal whatever this is in the past. Yes, you've transformed, oh my goodness, Justice and the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Five of Swords on the back. This is the person from the past having regrets. This is not you. This is the person that hurt you in the past, understanding, how painful this situation was and having regrets about it. But you have definitely gotten the upper hand. You've come through this, and you may have, put a lot of boundaries around yourself to protect yourself, which is, what we all do when we go through these situations. But you have transformed through all of this. You're more balanced, and this is once again kind of holding on to the fears of what's happened in the past and, how am I going to move forward? That type of energy. But you have this super lovely King of Cups energy coming in to offer you, an Ace of Cups, their cup of love. And once again, you have the Four of Pentacles twice. It's just you holding back. You need to surrender. You need to hop on the dragon and go for it. Okay, so let's look at this Chariot card. Let's look at the Chariot. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is your obstacle. You do not see the victory that you have overcome, with this whole situation in the past. Like, you don't realize how victorious you have been. There's the Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Yes, so, you may be kind of like thinking back about it. There could have been a third party involved. You may have been thinking, why can't we work this out? Why can't we work on this relationship or something? That didn't work out. You weren't victorious with that. And you're just afraid to move on. Like, I feel like you probably gave your all to this situation. And you're kind of in that feeling of, well, if I gave my all and it still didn't work, like, why would love ever work for me? But what sometimes we have to realize is that there are lessons that we learn from that situation, that hurt and that pain. And once we release that person, that energy, and put it to the past and take the lessons and move forward, what happens is that the right person really comes in. And you have done a lot of work. You have you have the Death card, you have the Justice card. You have balanced yourself out. The situation in the past probably was extremely unbalanced, and you've had to do a lot of work to get yourself into a balanced situation again. Good for you, Pisces. I can tell you've really worked hard. Okay, so let's look at this Moon card. What do we have here? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of really looking at, working on trying to get clarity here. Two of Cups, the Empress, nice. Two of Pentacles. Yes. Oh, this is lovely. So what you're doing is you're really kind of working on your shadow side. This is kind of, like your shadow side. You've been working on your shadow side. You've been doing a really good job. You're just still trying to juggle, those two wolves, am I ready to move on? Am I ready to love? No, yes, no, yes. You're going back and forth, right? But here's this Two of Cups coming in. The spiritual union, which is the Two of Cups in this deck. And you have somebody coming in offering love, and they're going to see just how, this Empress energy of all the queens put together, somebody that's nurturing, loving, somebody that they want to be with for the long haul. They want to have children, have a family, if that's what you're looking for. But whatever your long-term goal is in a relationship, it's definitely what this person also wants. Really nice. Okay, so now let's look at this Ten of Swords. You're definitely putting this Ten of Swords away. You are moving on. King of Swords. Yes, you are getting really clear about what it is. Chariot, Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Two of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords on the bottom. Really nice. So what you're doing is you're getting clarity about, about this situation in the past. You're seeing it for what it really is. Instead of like just, feeling the heartache about it, you're getting really clear about what this person, their actions, how their actions affected you, right? And, for a long time, you were just unsure. You may have felt like you played a large role in why that relationship did not work out. But it's really clear with these cards that you put your very best into this situation. And you may still be kind of unclear, why didn't it work out, right? With the Moon card, I'm not really sure why didn't it work out. I put so much of myself into it. But what you need to know is that you have a spiritual union coming in, and the Hierophant is like the marriage card, right? It's long term. You have so much more wisdom now, like the wisdom. And look at, with the two of them there, it's kind of like the third eye area is, highlighted. There's a lot of wisdom that you've gained with this situation, and you are now ready to move on. You really nice energy, because here you have the Chariot as your obstacle. By working through this and understanding that there is someone on the horizon, to just surrender. Like, don't hold back. Open your heart to love again, and don't hold back. And then all of this lovely energy comes rushing in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull some romance oracle cards, because this has definitely turned into a romance reading. It was a general reading, but that's sometimes how it goes. So let's see what we have. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. Lovely. Yeah, it definitely, I feel like this person coming in is just so genuine, so lovely. Really nice. And remember, you're between worlds. You're like going to step into this magical world. I really feel like this person in the past, created this dark world that you were living in. And, you may have felt like that's what love relationships were all about. And now you're going to step into this new union that is just magical. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like what I was in before wasn't even really a love relationship, like a truly committed, caring connection, right? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And I think that that's part of this dragon and the patience card, right? It's just allowing this to come in, to realize that it is on the horizon, and not to hold back. Sometimes when we hold back, when we're afraid of love, we don't put ourselves out there at all, and I know it's still hard. We're kind of, in the pandemic and all, but it's like when it's safe for you to start venturing out again, it's time to step out into it. Because this person is very close by, very close by. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you, this could be somebody already in your life. You may already kind of have an inkling about who this person is. Really nice. And that could be, part of why you're kind of holding back with the fear a little bit. All right, so let's pull a creativity oracle card. And Pisces, if you're enjoying this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe. It really does help to build my channel and get my message out there. Oh, so here we go. Beautiful. I love the artwork on these cycles. The wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature, because we are a part of nature. And, I think, with all the moon energy that you have here too, that's also a sign of cycles. Like, this past cycle, you are stepping out of it, and you're stepping into a new world, a new cycle, a new, a new adventure. So let's pull an angel message to finish this out. So lovely. Star, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. And I started to laugh when I was reading that, because it is about surrendering, right? Like, let go of control, right? Allow your light to shine. Allow your heart to open to love. Allow yourself to just, be the person that you are, because you are going to be so loved for who you really are. And in the past, you may have hidden that person, right? But looking in the mirror and looking at yourself in the eye is going to help you spark that star within you so that you have the confidence to go ahead and shine and put yourself out there. It's such a lovely reading, Pisces. Well, I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.